Hello, welcome to this video on how to spot a fake Samsung S Pen and why you want an original and to stay away from the fake ones. The reasons why you want a real S Pen is pretty obvious. When we finish this video, you should be able to detect and know what a real S Pen looks like, and to stay away from the fake generic ones that really inferior in every possible way. I had purchased a S Pen, and the fellow I bought it from off of eBay swore up and down that this thing was an original S Pen, and he said that they were all made in China, and that's somewhat true. But the S Pen fell apart within 2 or 3 days. I tried to take out what was supposed to be a removable nib, and the pen basically fell apart. I paid some pretty good money for this fake one. I paid $18.50 and was expecting a real one. But out of my anger, I was definitely motivated to find out more about these things. Don't get me wrong, the fake S Pen worked for a few days, but it sure didn't perform worth a crap. It felt really different, and it was just pretty much a different experience. It was you could tell it was a whole lot cheaper and poorly made. One of the features of a real S Pen is that the nib are generally extractable, amongst a few other features, but changing nibs out is a really nice experience. Real S Pens have a small bulge, and they have a small gap in between. Hopefully you can notice this. Having a serial number on your S Pen is a big giveaway that it is a genuine original OEM S Pen, and this is the kind that you are looking for. The buttons on a real S Pen have a nice refined look to them. They almost look like they're machined rather than some kind of forged piece of junk. Under the button cover, there should be potentiometers or pots right next to the button, under the button housing or the button cover. Now that we have seen a few ways on how we could spot fake S Pens, let's take a look at all the ones in a lineup. Which ones are the fake S Pens and which ones are the real ones? Remember, it is always better to buy a secondhand S Pen that's used rather than the fake S Pens, which don't work very well, and they generally fall apart within a few days, unless you just want to plug the hole that's in the bottom of your phone, which is fine if you don't use your S Pen, but you shouldn't spend more than maybe $2 or $3, especially if you're just using it as a plug. The next thing I'd like to talk to you about is S Pen handling and care. Some people do it, but it's not a very good choice to OCD click the pen outside of its housing. It puts a lot of side stresses on the pen, which shortens the lifespan of the pen and will most likely result in the famous popping off of the clicker. When pressing your S Pen button, it's always a good idea to use another finger to support the back side of the button. Supporting the back side of the button when you press the button always reduces side forces against the pen and keeps the pen alive a lot longer, not to mention a lot straighter. If you do decide to use your S Pen as a assault weapon, there could be legal consequences. But if you are being attacked, that could be a different story. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it prevents you from getting ripped off on the internet. Samsung original pens are the best in the world. A young gentleman put together the most incredible video about the Note S pens. His video is called Techisode TV. I highly recommend watching this and learning what you can do with the S Pen. There's some pretty nifty stuff over on his channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day. I hope you will be more educated on what to look for and you will not be ripped off on the internet. Have a great day.